dispenser. You know, the automatic, you put your hands underneath and supposedly the paper toweling comes down. Well, we tried 6, I think, different paper toweling dispensers. We cannot make the paper toweling work. We just can't. You have to use a crank one. So we finally decided on that. But a lot of things have happened in the ladies' room over the years. And one thing that happened when I was here that I witnessed the person actually talking about it. There was a lady waiting in the hallway because it's a one stall, it's a one room spot. Lady waiting in the hall to go to the bathroom, and one of our employees would go into the bathrooms and check midday, like especially on a Saturday when it's busy, make sure everything's clean and in order. And she had come out and went into the men's room to check in the men's room, came out, walked past the lady, and she said to the lady, "You can go in." And the lady said, "No, I can't. There's a woman in there." She's like, "Oh, okay." So I'm waiting behind this lady thinking, well, I need to use it too. And why is the door still open? Why is she not closing the door if she's in there? So we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting, and finally I'm like, well, something's not right. So I walk in there and there's nobody in there. So I came back to the lady and I said, "There's nobody in there." And she said, "Oh yes, there is." And I said, "Well, there isn't." And she just stood there and she just looked at me really dumb and she said, "I am not crazy." And I said, "I believe you. I don't know what to tell you. It might be our ghost." And she kind of looked at me like, "Are you kidding me?" And I said, "What did she look like?" And she just stood and she just said, "I'm not crazy." And she turned around and walked out. So I went into the bathroom, and I came out, and her husband was milling around, and I said to her husband, "Is your wife okay?" He said, "I'm trying to get her to come in and talk to you, but she doesn't want to come in and talk to you." Finally she came in, and I kept pumping her. "What did she look like? What did she look like? What did she have on?" Because I thought, that might tell us a little bit about the era of the time, or what was this person, and she said, "All I can tell you is she seemed older, like 50, 60 years old, maybe 70. I said, "Well, what did she have on?" "I don't know. There was a woman that walked in there and didn't shut the door." She said, I'm sorry, I'm out of here." So.